I am Darrin Cook of Big Stick Combat, aided by my friend Eric here. I read an interesting article. The guy is from TDI, which is a law enforcement-based training institute. Had some interesting ideas for the cane. In fact, he was saying the cane is actually, if you know what you're doing, is good as a weapon. So one of the things he mentions, and I say it rather crudely, don't be a hooker. So I don't want, and I have to agree with him, all this idea that I'm going to, of course, anytime I'm close enough to reach him, I'm close enough to get socked right in the face. So all of these, and particularly if, and he raises a very real issue, what if I have a cane, not just a decoration, but I actually need a cane in order to walk? The chance that I'm going to be able to pull off these kind of techniques on someone younger and stronger is not likely. He's very good. He kind of mentions, and this is from Josh Morali of American, I forget, cane fighting, is that a problem with a cane, if I try to punch with a handle, it's going to tend to fold. So anytime I fold with this, so it's not really good. But he does mention you can do an uppercut, which I hadn't thought of, and that makes sense. If I'm striking with an uppercut, there's less tendency for this. But of course, if I have the knob cane, then that's even less of a problem. He also has this a scenario where he goes to tackle me, and he sticks this in here. So this is my application of the Bonafont move, and as far as I know, Bonafont himself never actually does this. But if I collapse this cane against the arm, I can now do tonfa-like techniques. So I jam this in here. So this is where it's something of a stalemate, but at least, hopefully, I'm not getting taken down here. And he does mention if you have, he recommends the K-bar cane, which is metal, solid aluminum, and has a nasty hook on it. From that position here, I can rake into the neck and rake into the face with the tip of that. The last thing I wanted to mention, and I'd seen this earlier, he says you can use tonfa-like swings. My problem is, as long as I'm making contact and he goes out, that's fine. But if he catches that, or I miss him, he's faced, now and that's always the danger of the big stick, the long cane, whatever it is. I have to recover this. So this swing may be awesome, but if it misses or it doesn't have the effect, I'm now recovering and he is on top of me. Which is why I prefer here, I'm going to make this strike, and then I still have this cane in a position, because I've got a solid grip on it. I can strike, redirect it back up here, strike, redirect down low, whatever my technique is. I want to have my hands on it. So if I miss or he moves in, regardless it didn't have the impact I wanted, as long as I have a solid grip on it, I can do a follow-up.